guys, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Catalina, owner of Krafts Made by Kat, a small business that sells cute handmade goods. And if you're back for another video, thank you for coming back. This week's video is going to be a studio vlog. I was going to do the crochet kit that I told you guys about a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to be doing a lot of things this week, and I'd rather you guys see that and save the crochet kit for a week that I'm not doing as much work. So a YouTube video of me barely doing anything would be pretty boring. So I don't know when that will be, but it'll definitely be soon because these kits are still fairly new and I want that video out. Currently, I am working on some inventory stuff. So I am currently talking to a shop that is near me-ish. But in my area, they reached out to me on Facebook Marketplace wanting to have some items in their gift shop at their store and a big display item for a giant display they have. So I spent yesterday, I went over there and we talked for about an hour of just the logistics side of it. So everything that she's looking for and all of that type of stuff. And then I talked to a separate guy about the financial side of things. So buying my plushies wholesale, which is obvious, and then, you know, all the financial side of it. So I do have a lot in that I need to work on, and this process is going to be over the span of months. So be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss when I post a new video, because I will definitely have more updates about the this shop in future videos, along with my Instagram as well. So be sure to follow me there and you can be updated more day to day than week to week. So I am currently, as I told you guys last week, that I started weighing some of my plushies just to kind of do some actual math and see how much it costs, and to better see if I'm being, if I'm charging the right amount for my plushies. So I do need to actually break that down with these small plushies, but while I'm doing that, I am also going to be batch making them. So I currently have a list of my bees and my whales, how many I need for each. I try to just make 5 in every single color. I used to keep 40 on hand, but like I have way too many color options for whales. So it actually comes out to 90 when I do 5 for each one. So bees, whales, and octos. Octos are made with but not blankets, so they're on the second page, and I haven't gotten to counting it yet, but I will in just a minute. But I do have the numbers for everything I need. So I think the best way to go about this is I'm gonna get probably the big clear bucket that I used to hold completed plushies. All that's in there right now is the squid that I finished at the end of last week's video. So I can just put him to the side because I leave everything that hasn't been put into my square for markets in there until I set it up, quantities, price, all of that, and then I'll put them in the bags that I take to my markets. But I'm thinking if I just go through and do each color, so at the top is mint, I will grab my mint yarn, and then I will grab white for the bottom of the whale and the wings for the bee, black for the stripes of the bee, and that's it. And I use 12mm eyes for all of my small plushies, so that's not a big deal. And then I'm thinking if I just have one main color and then the white and the black that I need to finish those up, I can work through it that way, because if I just have all these colors that I need, it's going to be a hot mess on my desk, and I don't want to deal with that. Even though I now have 2 desks, I have a lot more room. I don't want to have that mess on my desk, especially since it's Monday. Which I did forget to mention, it is currently Monday. It is 12:42. So I posted last week's video about almost 2 hours ago, and I'm actually recording on a Monday pretty early, which is crazy for me, but here we are. So I don't know how long it's going to take to get me through this entire list. It's going to take quite a while, but I'm going to time-lapse some of it, because I know if I time-lapse all of this, it's going to get really boring, and then there will be like 20 minutes of this YouTube video of just time-lapse and music, and that's a bit obnoxious, but there will be more than usual. So I'm going to figure out what I need for octos, because octos are the easiest, so I will do them last. And I'm thinking about maybe adding other colors, because I have so many colors for bees and whales, but with octos I only have 5 Bernat colors. So I'm gonna look at what I have and see what other color options I can use. Kind of just give more variety than just a 5, because I use a different yarn for whales. I don't have to. Not whales, octos. I don't have to. I chose to when I started, and I just keep making more, so it's kind of a way to have a separate yarn but still under the $6 or 2 for 10 deal. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish saying what I need for octos, maybe get some new colors, and then I'm gonna start with mint and start batch making. I don't know if I am going to completely batch make, like just beginning to end for all of them and put the completed plushies in there, or if I am just going to put pieces and then do all the eyes and sewing and whatnot at the end. I'd rather do that, because that is how the batch making process works, but we will see. I am currently watching Emily Page Co on YouTube. She has a new video that came out. I haven't seen her videos in a little while now, so I'm watching the latest one, and yeah. So I'm gonna start batching making these small items, and I'm really gonna break down the cost and the weight to see what it actually costs to make one of these. Alrighty, so it is Tuesday. I didn't get a whole lot done yesterday, unfortunately, but that's because I spent more time like weighing and doing math than I did actually making any plushies. So this is what I have. I got all of the mint colors done, and a lot of the colors that I am using for batch making I have in capes right now. So I actually have a whole pile of them right there, of the majority of the colors that I need. Some of them I am gonna have to pull skeins out for, but I needed 4 mint whales, so 5, sorry. I needed 5 mint whales, so I have all 5 of those, and I needed 1 mint bee. So batch making can be done in different processes, different ways. In this specific way, since I am keeping count of each color and type of plushie, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna batch make each color. So I currently have 2 top whale bodies in the red color that I use. I need to make, I think, 2 more, and then I need to make 2 more whale bodies, and then I need to make 2 red bees, and then I will glue the eyes on all of these at the same time and then stuff them at the same time. Then I'll have all the red done, put them away, and move on to the next color. So that is what I'm doing. Unfortunately, my camera died while I was time-lapse recording, so the clip right before this one. But hopefully I'm going to record some more for you guys right now. Alrighty, so today is Wednesday. It is currently 12:30. I haven't started anything yet, but I'm going to continue working on the mini bees and mini whales set that I have. Unfortunately, I'm only 3 colors in, and I have a lot more colors to go, and I don't think I'm gonna get them all done by the end of this video. So there might be 2 studio vlogs where this is all I'm doing, I'm not sure. But I have my bucket, and we have a bottom base of plushies that you can see. So we now have mint, red, and yellow all completely done in here. And the next color is carmine rose, or a dark pink color. So that is my next color, and I have to make 5 whales and 1 bee in that color. I am contemplating making a couple of octaves to kind of just throw in the mix, but I think I am going to do this pink next because I already have it out. I also have some yarn over here that you guys might have seen in yesterday's clip. I have brown, yellow, sand, and a green color out right now. I am making something, which I will get, oh, and white, I think. I am making something, and I'll get more into that later, but I actually have to make 2. So that's why they're sitting there, because I pulled them out and then I ended up not making said thing. So I'm going to work on dark pink and hopefully coral, because all I need for coral is 3 mini whales. So that should be pretty fast too. Where's my coral color? There it is. Actually, I think I'm gonna do coral together just because there's only, well, see, there's only 4 teal. Yeah, I'll do dark pink and coral at the same time, and then I'll mix teal and light blue because I don't need to make any bees with them. So it'll just be whales. So I'm gonna grab the coral. This is the coral color, so I'm gonna make this and do the dark pink at the same time. I'm not gonna record it because I've already showed you guys a couple of clips. So I don't know if I'm gonna see you guys when I'm done with these, or if I'm just gonna see you guys tomorrow and see what I have done. I'm not sure, but you'll see me in the next clip. Alright, so today is Thursday. It is 1:40. It's pretty late. I was out doing some stuff for quite a few hours. I did finish the dark pink and coral colors in both whales and bees. So like I was telling you guys earlier, dark pink had a bee in it, and then there was no bees for coral, and teal and light blue were only whales. And then come to find out, I only had to make 1 more bee, and that was in mustard, and all the rest of them are whales in tons of different colors. So everything that's left that's gonna go part of this small set is gonna be whales. So I have 3 light blue tops done, so I need to make 2 more light blues and 4 teals, and then I can start shifting down more colors. And I also have a couple of octos to do. So I'm thinking I'm gonna finish the light blue and the teal, and I might get started on some octos to kind of just mix it up a little bit. But Valentine's Day is tomorrow, and I bought a flower bouquet pattern that I'm gonna make for my sister and my mom. So I need to make those, and then I'm gonna make a banana dinosaur for my dad. And since Valentine's Day is tomorrow and I haven't made any of them yet, I do need to make all of those. But I am I'm in the process of these. So I'm gonna finish the light blue and the teal, and then I will work on the bouquets and the dinosaurs. And I'm gonna have to finish that today no matter what. So I might be in here for a little while. And I am going to watch a new movie that came out on Amazon Prime. So I finally have something to watch that's not YouTube. So I don't think I'm going to record it, like I said, because I have quite a bit and it's just a very repetitive process. But I will either see you guys later today or tomorrow. Alrighty, so it is 5 o'clock. It's getting to that point where the sun is slowly coming down. It did get kind of rainy today, so it's already darker. But I did finish the teal and light blue whales, 5 light blue and 4 teal. So my collection is definitely getting bigger in this bin. I am genuinely curious as to how full this is going to be when I'm done with all the whales, all the octos, and hopefully the mini fish, because I definitely want to add those. and probably the mini turtles that are like slightly bigger, but we'll see. I am working on this flower bouquet. This one is for my mom, so I'm gonna make white roses. So my mom and my sister's bouquet is gonna look the same like this. They're different patterns, so I don't know if the other one's gonna turn out bigger, but I'm gonna be using sand for the bouquet and then white for the like frill around it. And then, like I said earlier, I'm putting white roses and leaves on this one, and then I'll be making a second one that'll have sunflowers and leaves on it. So this is the first one. It didn't take me too long to finish, but it is so cute. So I have to make all the flowers and the leaves, and then I don't know if the pattern calls for sewing it together, but I am just gonna hot glue it together because it'll definitely be way more secure like that and faster. I do love sewing, but it's not the greatest idea sometimes, so I might record that part because that's gonna be really satisfying. But I have to make 7 white roses and 7 leaves. So I don't know how many days it's been since I talked to you guys last, but it is currently Sunday afternoon, and I'm getting ready to edit this video, so that's why I'm recording this to close this video up real quick. But I got quite a bit done. My container is filling up. Quite a bit of plushies in here. And I have 2 completed that just need to be stuffed and closed shut. And then I have 12 whale tops that have the eyes on stamped and hot glued on. So I just have to put the white body, which is how they end up like this, and then I'll stuff them all and close them all up, and then I will have all the colored whales that I wanted done, except for navy and blue, because I don't have enough of regular blue, and my navy bag, my skein of navy yarn is way too rough for me to work with, so I'm not using that. I'm gonna count and see how many I have completed after just 4 days of work. Okay, so I have 9 completed mini bees, which is all the mini bees that I needed. Out of my 3 small plushies that I sell right now, mini whales, mini bees, and mini octos, my bees sell the least, which is why I always have the least amount to make when I am prepping for a market, which in hindsight I like, because with the stripes it's a pain to make, so I'm kind of glad that I don't have to make these as often, just because they don't sell as well, because they definitely take longer to make. These whales sell the best, and I have them in so many different color options, including regular solid colors and floral solid colors, and I might also make them in some of the mixed colors that I have as well, except those got discontinued at Michael's, so which is why I'm kind of hesitant on using them, because I use them for turtle shells, which my sea turtles are like my best seller ever, aside from these mini plushies. So I have them in so many different colors. So I have them in all 6 floral colors that Michael's makes, and then just a whole bunch of different top colors. So there's definitely a color for everybody. But I have 52 completed whales, and I still have 12 left to make. So 64. I have 64 whales in this bin when I'm done. I am ending this video here just because I need to edit it, because this video needs to be posted Monday morning, so I really need to edit this entire video before then, so I can have it uploaded and ready to go by the time I go to bed tonight, so that it will be up at the scheduled time tomorrow. So this is actually going to be a 2-part video, because I'm kind of enjoying making all these small plushies. So next week's video is also going to be part 2 of making more of these. My plan, I don't know how well it's gonna go. Depending on when you're watching this, that next video might be out already. If not, be sure to subscribe and turn on my notifications, and you will know when I post. But I try to post every Monday around 11 or 12 a.m. But I don't have a set time, so turning on notifications just make sure you get notified whenever a new video goes up. So 52 whales completed, have 12 left to do, which hopefully I will also finish today. But next week I am going to make this small list of octos, which are pretty easy because they are just one color, and I make them in Bernat blanket. So these will be pretty quick to make up too. I might even start some of them today, I'm not sure. And I'm also gonna make mini fish, and since I've never made any, I'm gonna have to make like 40 and pick quite a few colors to go, so I have multiple color options. So that will be probably the bulk of next week. I am hoping to finish my sister's sunflower bouquet and my dad's banana dinosaur. I did finish my mom's rose bouquet. I don't have it, but I will hopefully remember to show you guys in next week's video. So that's another reason to turn on notifications so you don't miss it, so you can see that in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!